What's up, Monday Nighters? It is Monday nights. You know what that means. It's time for Monday Night Raw Books. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Ooh. What's up, guys? How's it going? It is Monday Night Raw Books. We are live. I know I put this in last minute today, but feeling a lot better. Last week I was a little under the weather, but today we are doing fine. It is the first Monday of March, and I'd like to run the duck race, but I gotta wait for some people to show up. And if they don't show up, well then maybe we'll save the duck race for next week. Anyway, hopefully everybody's doing well out there. Got Monday Night Raw on right now. And yeah, that's about it. Hanging out, watching some Raw. Let's see, what do we got going on? We got the Ducks going on today. Got some books to show. Penta just won the Intercontinental title. So Callie's in the house. What's up? Oh, I did not see that. You know, I literally put on the show about 5 minutes ago, but you definitely saw Penta win the Intercontinental title if you were watching. But Seth gave Paul Heyman the stomp. That's something I'll rewatch. Wow. Like some heated moments here, too. On SmackDown. Callie Comics in the house. Yo, Callie, I made a video with those books you sent me. I just have yet to edit it, but it is recorded. So I'll let you know when that's out. And Dagger's in the house. Yo. I don't know why I said it like that. Maybe I wanted to yawn. Yo. But what is up, everybody? It's a good Monday today. We definitely got the duck race coming. Actually, I didn't finish putting all the names in for the duck race. So I should probably do that. What else coming out? Oh, it's the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. I did try to watch some Friday night SmackDown, but Raw's kind of my show. I think SmackDown's on what, Sci-Fi? It's like they rotate between like USA and Sci-Fi, and let's see. Almost got everybody. What is this? I definitely wrote down. I definitely wrote down somebody's name wrong. But we'll figure it out. I think Joffrey is the only person with multiple ducks this month. Could be wrong. Nope. I am wrong. I think. Joffrey's the only person with 3 ducks. All right. I think I got everybody's duck in. Hey, Will, you still doing the slab giveaway? He is giving away Joe, I heard. Yeah, we're going to slab Joe and actually give away Joe. Yeah, no, I'm still doing the slab giveaway. I know I just haven't really pushed it lately. It's just a lot of stuff happening, but it's still, excuse me as I yawn. I am exhausted, honestly. Yeah, no, we're gonna give away the slab. There is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Later this month, I will probably reveal the slab for those people who haven't seen it yet. For those of you who know what the slab is, I'll probably give one last chance for an extra entry. I think, Joe, you have 3 entries. Maybe it's 2. I got to double check on that. A couple of other people have some extra entries. So, hey, Robert Pops, Gramps Springs, 1969. Good year is in the house. What's the estimated grade on Joe? Joe's gem. He's got some battle damage though, so we accidentally dropped him before we got him in the slab. But Joe's a solid like 9.4, 9.6. He was a 10 before we dropped him on his head. Let's see, 6.9 for sure. Yeah. Sorry, guys. The only ones allowed to give me slabbing Red Honeys I date. You know. If you know, you know. Because if you know, now you know. And if you didn't know, now you know. What else we got here? Everybody's saying what's up. All right. I think we caught up on the what's ups. I got this thing. I got it hanging on my wall. I had it up in my old apartment, but I took it out, and we just got to find a good spot for it. I don't know. What are we thinking? I think if I was brave enough, I could hang it to the ceiling here. One day if it gave out, it'd just be like, boom. And I'd be like, ah. But I'll put it up here somewhere. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Hopefully everybody's doing all right with the snow. Luckily, the weather got really, really warm. So that melted away a lot of snow. But the last 2 days, especially today, it's been cold. But I saw next week on Monday out here in New York, at least, it's supposed to get up to like the high 60s. I saw 68. I don't know if that's a true thing or not, but 68 is like going to be sweltering. I don't know what to do with that. Iron Man on a tin sign. Yeah, right. Tin can. That is a good one. The irony, pun not intended, but the irony of that. Oh man. Oh, around Friday we're getting to the high. Man, I mean for Michigan, that's like a heat wave too, right? All right, let's see. All right, we're gonna do one hashtag before we do the duck race. So last chance for anybody who's not in the duck race to actually get in on the duck race. Yeah, right. So let me talk a little bit about the slab giveaway. After I passed 1,000, I decided I was going to give away a slab. Now I haven't done the proper promotion of the slab, and I want to give people who have supported the channel, not only here on YouTube, but also on Instagram, a chance to win said slab. But the slab is going to go it's going to be a YouTube thing when we do actually give away the slab. But if you want to check out what the slab is, one last time, we're going to post the video so you can see that. And then you can go do some research of your own and figure out what the slab is. And why is that? Because before I actually reveal the slab, I will give one more opportunity for somebody to get an extra entry or two into winning said slab. So let me see. Let me find that video real quick so you guys have a shot at watching it. Not that you want to, but if you want to know what the slab is, you'll go check this video. Check it all out. What's it all about? That's assuming I can find said video. Here we go. Found it. Man, it was 3 months ago I put this video up too. So I'm gonna put the there you go. So yeah, go check that video out. Go find out what I'm giving away. All right. And then here's your instructions to earn another giveaway. We've already done one. All right. So you're going to also go into that video and put down hashtag slab giveaway in there, right? And if you do that, you're going to earn an extra chance to win said slab that I'm giving away, which I haven't revealed yet. But in that video, it will tell you what that slab is. All right. So go ahead. And I'm just giving, people who come on this show and maybe my Wednesday show some extra opportunities to win that slab, right? So, the person who comes by the channel once a year, or the person who never came by the channel but saw a giveaway and then stopped by the channel, they'll have less of a shot at winning that slab. So I want to give the normal viewers, the regular viewers, people who tune in, a chance to actually get said slab. And I say an extra, giveaway, but who knows? At the end of the day, you may, show up to the show. You may get entered into the contest that day. But because you did the hashtags, you may have 5 extra entries. You may have 10 extra entries. Who knows? Who knows? The only way you'll find out is if you put a hashtag in that video. And for those of you who have already watched the video, you don't have to rewatch it, all right? Because you already know what the slab is that I'm giving away. Let's see. I hope to be in the high 50s as well. I hope to be high into my 50s. See, in my brain, I was like, you know what? The words are out of whack. Let me fix that. And then I was like, nope. Knew exactly what was going on there. Need another coffee or I'm about to pass out. Did I ever tell you I'm not a coffee drinker? I'm a tea drinker, not a coffee drinker. I meant to make myself a tea too before I came on, but I missed the boat. So that's it. That's the link, guys. And also, when you head over there, make sure to enter hashtag slab giveaway if you go to the link, and check out the video if you don't know what slab I'm giving away. I will review the slab probably in a couple of weeks, but those of you who know will know. Yeah. What's up, Bobby? Bobby Delegato is in the house. 1 million entries. All right. A couple of weeks ago, I went on like this hanging spree, by the way. Hanging spree. I have this frame that's bubble wrap with nothing actually in it. And it's just been sitting there now for like 2 weeks. Like I got really far. I did. I hung like 3 or 4 things, and then I had that, and I just stopped short. I think what I'm actually gonna try to put into there is my buddy who's a comic book artist, Ken Newton. He's actually done. If you ever collected the Topps like Transformers or Star Wars cards, he's actually done some of those, and he did some of the art inserts in those cards. He did a Wonder Man for me. He absolutely hates Wonder Man, and I'm always defending Wonder Man. So he took the time to do me this awesome painting for my birthday a couple of years ago. And this is stuff that he'd normally charge probably like $600 for, if not more. And yeah, just did it for me out of the sheer goodwill of his heart, and that's an awesome thing. So yeah, I'll probably will put that in the in the frame. 1 million. You know, he'll just put hashtag slab giveaway 1 million times. That would be amazing, by the way. I just bought some more matcha protein powder for my matcha protein coffees this month. See, matcha is okay if you mix it with other stuff, but matcha by itself is just straight up grass. Just hot grass. Let's see. I could see Joe doing. Joffrey's in the house. What's up, Joffrey? Happy Monday. Hashtag slab giveaway. Look at that. Cliffy's in the house. What's up, Cliff? Joffrey, what's up, man? Zaddy time. Banu. 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 What's up, Cliff? Is that Wonder Man? Yes, it is, Joffrey. That was Wonder Man. Station, Bobby. Everybody's saying what's up. We got the hashtag slash. Cliff, did you hear about the theft from Legends and Heroes? Oh shit. Did not. Wait, did you say mocha? Not matcha? So mocha protein. Okay, protein and mocha, just in my head, I'm like, there's no possible way, but there is chocolate protein powders, right? So that makes sense. All right, let's get back to this theft thing. Mocha is chocolate. I know mocha is chocolate. I just misread it, all right? I thought you said matcha. I thought you were being all like, matcha. I drink matcha with my chocolate. And you know, and my coffee. And you know what? My coffee is actually, you know, mushroom coffee. No disrespect to anybody out there who's drinking mushroom coffee and putting matcha in it, all right? I'm just saying the way the world views you is a little bit different. And listen, I've had matcha before, right? So the fact that I can talk about matcha means I've had matcha, right? So maybe I am just self-projecting right now. Maybe my own worst fears are coming out in what I am saying. What's wrong with grass? They are my relatives. Yeah. Oh man, I just don't put the grasses in my drinks, okay? They stole a bunch of Spawn comics. Is that true? Heroes and Legends, they stole a bunch of Spawn comics? Okay, just checking. I could see Cliff doing that. He is a diva. Matcha, matcha. Oh, matcha, matcha man. Dagger wants to be a macho man. Matcha, matcha man. Dagger wants to be a matcha man. Everybody with me now. Matcha, matcha man. Dagger wants to be a matcha man. Matcha, matcha man. Dagger wants to be a matcha man. All right. And this show has gone off the rails. Let's see. So it was 20 years since the first New York Comic Con event on February 24th, 2006. Now, was the first New York Comic Con that was held at a hotel, if I'm correct, right? It wasn't at the Javits Center. It was like the Marquis Marriott or something in New York City. 2006. Man, I didn't go to my first one probably until I want to say 20. It's either 2011 or 2012 was the first time I went to New York Comic Con. I did not realize at the time that New York Comic Con was still in its infancy, and it is growing leaps and bounds, infinitesimally since its inception. It's crazy. You should make the matcha, the mocha song. Mocha. No, it was Javits Center. You know, because I remember, unless it was Big Apple Con, or are you talking about the very first New York Comic Con at the Javits Center? Because I remember J.R.R. Martin talked about the first time he went to New York Comic Con, and he said it was at a hotel, and I thought he had said the Marriott Marquis or something like that. And it could very well, it could be a different New York Comic Con. All right. So yeah. All right. I quickly Googled. Yeah. So the very first one produced by Reed Pop was in 2006. So 20 years. But there were smaller comic book conventions that existed in New York City, and one of them was called New York Comic Con. Comic Con as one word, though, not Comic Con. Comic Con. And that one was started in 1964. Very interesting. But the current iteration of New York Comic Con, produced by Reed Pop, did start, according to the internet, started in 2006 at the Javits Center. So, and that's the difference. There's New York Comic Con, and then apparently there was New York Comic Con, which is how most people say New York Comic Con. It's not New York Comic Con, it's New York Comic Con. Anyway, interesting. Good to know. Thank you for pointing that out. I am dancing now. I didn't even need coffee. Matcha, matcha man. I want to be a matcha man. Matcha, matcha man. Dagger wants to be a matcha man. All right. All right, I'm gonna need like 4 of you guys to get Village People outfits, and we're gonna choreograph this. And we don't have to get together. We're just gonna film it, piece it together, and we're gonna make the video. All right. So when you're ready, let me know. When you have your 2 events from GalaxyCon. Are you coming to the States for any cons this year? I think the only convention the rest of the year that I'm going to be able to make is New York Comic Con, because things have gotten quite ridiculousness. Commercial came on for that. So it's March and Sonic 4 needs to begin production. Yeah, I don't know where they're filming Sonic 4. Maybe in Cali, maybe not. I'm sure they're just waiting for the weather to get a little nicer for any outside scenes. I claim the Native American. There you go. Bobby's in the Native American. So who else has got? There's the cop, right? The police officer. There's the motorcycle guy. Let's see. What do we need for the village people? Oh, we need a sailor, and we need a utility person. All right. Let's see. Move this over here so I can see what's going on. What's going on? Yes, so we need the cowboy. We need, is that the cop? That's the cop, right? That's the police officer. He's a motorcyclist too. We need the sailor. We need the biker guy. Bobby's got the Native American. And then we need the utility guy, the power company guy. So we need those. Right. So we essentially need 6 for the Macho Man song. All right. Macha Man. Dagger wants to be a Macha Man. You see what you started here, Joe? No, I'm from yeah, that's why I was asking if you were coming out to the States, because I know you're so far away. So I didn't know if you would have come out to any conventions, right? Because if I correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought you had come to New York Comic Con in the past, right? But I know from Australia that is quite a trip. Dagger's the construction worker. There we go. And we will keep all filming from the waist up. We got to keep it somewhat PG. Ladysmith, British Columbia, Canada as Green Hills. Okay, so yeah, I mean they're probably waiting for it to get a little warmer if they're going to film, especially if they're doing any outside stuff. The big Lion Cat BLC's in the house. What is up, Lion Cat? Let's hear that roar. Or meow. Meow. Roar. That's the worst roar ever. Roar. I don't know. That tiger sounded like, or lion sounded like he had a splinter in his foot. Oh, man. I'm just that kind of troublemaker. All right, guys, we're going to spin the wheel here. So, all right, what's up is slab giveaway. And that's just promoting the fact that I will be giving out a slab soon because I'm over 1,000 subs, yada, yada, yada. If you head over to this video and put in slab giveaway on that video, you will get an extra entry into the slab giveaway, which is happening later. I haven't even announced the date yet. I haven't even revealed what the slab is. So if you want to know what the slab is, you got to watch that video, because in that video, I tell you what slab I'm giving away. And here we go. The big Lion Cat with the sorry if I did that in your ear, guys, or if I scared your children, or if they're laughing at me, because that was the most ridiculous roar known to man. Like a cat, like if I was in a battle with a lion and they roared at me and then I roared at it like that, it would just leave me alone, because it'd be like, I'm not even eating that. Like, there is no reason to eat that. That is beneath me. It's probably going to get me sick. And then just walk away. In Sonic 4, it could be filmed in New York City, because Sonic went to New York Forest. That would be cool. And Sonic is a big enough property that I think they could get the permits to film in New York. Now, if they want to spend that money on filming in New York, that's up to them. Because I've heard New York is pretty expensive to film at. All right, here we go. Let's do this. So we're going to do this. This is going to give you an entry into the duck race. And then we're going to do the duck race. We're already at 10:34, guys. Time is flying by. Flies by when you have fun. BLC comes in last minute and gets the duck. So that is a thing. Now I got to find my cursor. There it is. I missed the days when I had a touchscreen laptop because I'd be like, bam, and I could move to the next scene. But when is the celebrity interview? Well, it's got to be during New York Comic Con. So, because I really do think that is the only con I'm going to go to. So last year during New York Comic Con, I did live every day, spent a couple of minutes walking around the floor. And I did it from the Wednesday, which is it's not even a preview day, it's a setup day. But, press, pros, and retailers kind of get in, if you will. The floor is still under construction though, but I managed to sneak in, so we got some extra footage. And by sneak in, I got a pass to get in. Okay, don't give me a legged duck, please. So we did some filming. So what we're probably going to do this year is try to get at least one interview in during the con. So we're gonna try. And we're going to see who's available for an interview, while we're there. Now, honestly, I have some ins with some people, and then some people I have no ins. But there are a few possible choices, and I will let you know who we're going with when we get to that moment. I still don't have. I thought I had like a little short list there, but I can't tell you. There are some bigger names. If you guys are a fan of Absolute Batman, I might be able to get one of the creators to give me an interview for that. If you like Batman the Animated Series, I have some ins to some of the voices there. That's what happens when you touch your mic. It shuts off. But yeah, we're gonna see. There is no try, only do. There is no try, only do. Nope, that's more like I should just be like Misu Jar Jar Binks. And Yoda say, there is no try, only do. Jar Jar Binks, Ane! Misu Jar Jar Binks, come for comic relief. Watch couple comics. Yay! There is no try, only do. All right, that's probably the best Yoda you're gonna get out of me. Also, yeah, maybe we'll try some voice actors or something like that, because there is definitely a section of people who like stuff other than comics, and voice actors for the animations and the animes and stuff. It would also be pretty cool. So let me put BLC in this duck race, and let's do this duck race. Let's see names. So right now I have 14 different names. That doesn't mean they're all unique, but there are 14 different names in here. And let's see. Let's share this tab. Let's go ahead and put me down here. We got 14 people in here. So let's try for 13 minutes and 2 seconds now. That would be interesting, right? Just have a little square up in the corner and run like a duck race for like the entirety of the show and just see who wins, right? Then, it's always happening in the background. You can always go and comment on it. But, like instead of, I'd make the duck race this big, like what I am right now, and I'd be in the center. because it'd be really interesting just to reference it every once in a while, turn around, and then at the end of it, be like, towards the end of the show, be like, oh, let's see who's gonna win. That's a good Grover. All right, Grover. I'll take Grover. Yeah, Kevin Conroy. I met Kevin Conroy once, and he was a good dude. He actually came up to us. It was me and my friend. I might have mentioned this story. I know. So I'm friends with a friend of a voice who plays Nightwing, a guy who plays Nightwing, and or the guy who played Nightwing, Lauren. And he brought us backstage, and we got to meet a lot of people. The voice of like Poison Ivy and Catwoman, and Kevin Conroy was also there, and we got to meet him. And he was like, "Hey, what do how do you guys know Lauren and this and that and the other?" And talked to me and my friend Eric for a little bit. And then they were eating lunch, and he's like, "Hey, grab some food, man, and hang out." And so Kevin Conroy was an awesome dude. Nothing good happens in hours. 3-hour tour. All right, that was only supposed to be a 3-hour tour. All right, so let's see. The duck race is made. Just gonna put this on my secondary screen over here. Get in there, duck race. Get in there. All right. Let's see. That's set. I'm gonna shuffle a little bit. What is it? 14 people. 1, 2, 3. Do 4 shuffles. All right, guys. If you're ready, I'm ready. Who's ready? We ready. Matcha duck. I want to be a matcha duck. There are definitely some village ducks in this race. I can see them. All right, let's go. All right, so we're out of the gate. This is a 2-minute race, so it's going to be a little slow going at the beginning, but we got a dagger duck hopping out in front. Now, that dagger duck's going to want to pace itself, right? Because we all know nobody stays out front for long. We also got Comics Embraced up front. There's a Joffrey duck up there. The BLC duck's up there, and the Christina duck is also up there. Actually, we got 2 Joffrey ducks up there. But don't worry, Joffrey's got a backup duck kind of chilling in the back. That might be part of the strategy to use the wind draft, right? To draft behind the other ducks, and then at the last second, use that lack of resistance to swing past, kind of slingshotting, if you will, past the other ducks. As I say that, I think that Joffrey duck just decided to go rogue and go straight to the front. So that was not the plan. And the Joffrey ducks just have no plan and do not know what they do. Watch out for the Tanya Harding duck with the crowbar. All right. We got the Ryan Riley super duck out there on the top or the bottom part of the screen, and the aggressively relaxing Dracula duck, reverse Dracula duck. That's a reverse hollow Dracula duck, if you will. It's a limited edition 1 in 50 duck that's hanging up there. Brother John, or Brother John's, as I wrote down, out there. And you got the Joe duck, the number 1 duck, kind of, but now it's falling back. There's 19, 18, 17 seconds left. Looks like all the ducks are resetting. And which one is coming out front? I really hope it's not the Thunder 2000 duck, because I really think I wrote that name down wrong, and I have no idea who that is. It looks like the AR duck, though, the aggressively relaxing duck coming in on the outside, and aggressively will take the duck and take the win. Congratulations to AR. We're going to write that down, and we'll find a way to tell AR. I mean, I could reach out on Instagram, but typically, guys, I tend to let you guys find out who won. And it doesn't mean I don't have like 6 boxes right now to mail out. I think I had 2 made. Oh, yeah. I have 2 made, but they're not here. They're actually being prepped to be mailed. So that's good. I wish I had them, because I would show you what's in the box. AR with the win, though. So AR gets the prize pack for the month of February. All right, guys, we're at the part of the show where I just show off some books. One of them is mine. Yes, one of them is yours. Let's see. So Joffrey has, I believe, 2 boxes. Joe, you have a box. Naman has a box. Kenneth Bird has a box. So that's 5. And then Dagger's got a box too. So that's 6. But Dagger's had a box for like 3 years now. Just got to get it to Canada. And then who else? I think there's one more person who has a bigger box with me. So, Chop and Drop. Daniel, he's got a bigger box with me too. I've had a box to send to him for a while, but the reason I've never sent him his box is I have a series. I have a comic. It's not a very well known. The creator of it is, but it's an image book, and they're not known for doing image. And I'm missing like 1 issue, which was weird because when I went to pack it is when I realized I was missing 1 issue. It's like a 14-issue series, and I think I'm missing like issue 2 or something. So I've been trying to find issue 2, but it's like such an under the ground book that it hasn't been exactly the easiest task to find that what's in the box. Just put in a huge slingshot with a parachute attached to it. Dagger. We need one of those like drones, the ones that deliver pizza. So we'll just use it to deliver comics. If you start walking now, you can get here by 2027. Yeah, I wonder, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. If I were if I were to travel, and I just put in Niagara Falls, right? So that's like in New York, that's how we get to Canada, Niagara Falls, through Buffalo. If I were to drive, it would take 7 hours and 41 minutes. If I were to take a train, it would take 16 and a half hours. Though I'm seeing one option that if I take a bus to a train to a bus, only takes 11 and a half hours. The 16 and a half hour option is bus, train, train, train. So it says walk, train, walk, bus, train, 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 walk, bus. 16 hours, 28 minutes. 12 hours and 1 minute to Niagara Falls if I bus, train, bus. And I could probably cut some time out with the first bus if I just drive to the train station. So let's see. Bus, train, bus. 11 hours, 31 minutes. Train, 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 train. 12 hours, 1 minute. Bus, train, train, walk, bus. 11 hours, 46 minutes. Bus, train, 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 walk, bus. 11 hours, 46 minutes. So anywhere from 12 hours, let's say, to 16 hours and 28 minutes. What's weird is the number 1 choice that it's giving me. That's because I could leave now. All the other ones I got to leave at like 5 in the morning. So the 16 hour and 28 minute option is the one that if I left now would get me there. All the other ones I have to leave at like 5 in the morning. Which honestly, I mean, 7 hours versus 4, 3. It's a 3-hour difference, really. But it's 3 hours longer to leave at 5 in the morning, though you're actually traveling for like 4 hours less. I don't know. Math. Somebody double check me because that was probably all wrong. But no, it would be right if I left now. Let's say it's 11 o'clock. So that's a 6-hour difference between leaving now and then going to. It'd be 6 hours later between leaving now or leaving in the morning. This is totally riveting conversation, isn't it? But leaving now makes the trip 4.5 hours longer at minimum. So it would probably just be better, even though it would take longer, because you're sleeping, not traveling. You get there. Yeah, anyway. It depends when you have to get there. That's the main the main question. When do you actually need to get there? Anyway, Dagger, I could get there before 2027 because it says if I walk, it's 148 hours. So that's roughly 6 days. So if I left today, tomorrow, sometime when it's warmer, maybe in the spring, 6 days. I could walk the package to Niagara Falls in 6 days. And it says if you cycle, it's only 2 days, 48 hours, it says. Dagger, I know you ride the bike. Come on down. Come pick up your comics. I'll get you lunch. We'll hang out. Maybe grab a beer. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video with you. We'll do one of those challenges. I'll see if I can keep up. And if you fly to Canada, to Niagara Falls, it's only 1 hour and 40 minutes. Just straight up on in there. Whoosh, right in there. All right. Now's not the time to be sending drone. Ooh. Too soon? Too soon? My buddy lives in Niagara Falls. It is beautiful there. If I ruled the world, if I ruled the world, imagine that. I'd have all the matcha. I love it, baby. It tastes like green grass. Could it be? If I ruled the matcha, we all shine. If I ruled the world, still living for today, but matcha tastes like grass. If I ruled the world, matcha. All right. You could come to Ottawa Comic-Con next year with Cliff and get him to drive you. Yeah, Cliff does live north. He's northern New York. So there we go. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Don't leave now. The show's not on. He is already gone. It is a fake cuppy, just like the fake Jimmy. This is all AI, guys. It's generating as we go. Yeah. Forrest Gump could do it in 4. Oh man. So there's a restaurant called Bubba Gump Shrimp. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It's a chain. There's a couple of them around the States. I don't think there's a lot. And I'm sure. Let's see. Do they still have? I know there's one in California, in San Francisco. There's one in like Miami. There was one in New York. They have one in Canada too. They're in the United States. There's 31 restaurants. United States, Canada, Mexico, mainland China, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Japan. Interesting. Looks like the one in Times Square still exists. There's one at Santa Monica Pier, and there's one in Long Beach, California. Maybe that's the one I'm confusing with. Well, I don't know. I think there's a couple in California. They originate in California. The one in Chicago closed. That one actually looks pretty cool on the inside. And there's one in Hong Kong. I didn't realize that Bubba Gump and Forrest Gump were so popular overseas, but popular enough. Popular enough. Run, Cuppy, run. Get stopped at the border. Oh, our president is like Canada. You can't enter. Dagger will go Rambo. He just pops out of the mud. Last time I went there, I took 2 trains. How gun show? Pow, 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 pow. You can't see it through the thing, but maybe you see it popping up. Oh! It's like my heartbeat. Oh, that is my heart. Sorry, Cliff. How long does it actually take to take? Well, I guess my big question, so I haven't been to Canada in ages, honestly. And last time I went to Canada, I smuggled beer back with my dad. And by smuggle, I mean we legally brought it and declared it at customs. No, but beer is just different in Canada. It's like they'll have similar beers, and somehow the ABV in Canada is higher, right? The alcohol content is just pumped up a little bit. So I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Canadian beer just hits different, right? That's what the kids say. All right, let's see. All right, who wants to see some classic X-Men? Because I feel like we got some time. This is Dave Cockrum and Joel Rubinstein cover. We've got issue number 150. I got to rebag and board these. They really need some new bags and boards of the X-Men, the 150, the special issue. You got Magneto there, and Cyclops is hitting them with the eyes, and I don't know who that is on the floor with Storm, but maybe it's an issue to reread. Double-sized for your pleasure. Double-sized X-Men. Nice save, bro. I think they totally bought it. Declared all the beer. 2 trains, 2 buses, and 2 cabs to be exact. They don't link up either. Oh, so there's a little walking involved. I gotcha. Yeah, it's not waterlogged. Kitty Pryde. That's who I thought it was, but it was right, because she's got the mask on. It's just the color is just a little off, but also it could just be a costume that I'm not totally familiar with Kitty Pryde, but she does have that mask. Bobby, though, I don't even have to ask twice, because here's another issue with Kitty Pryde. And this is the Uncanny X-Men 151. And look, she out. She is literally like, I am done. This sucks. The day Kitty Pryde leaves the X-Men is the day the X-Men fall. Did it also feel like every other issue the X-Men were falling, right? Like, I feel like they were just falling apart all the time. Yeah, one of her crazy costumes. Fire, man. All right, here we got the Uncanny X-Men number 154, sorry. And this is from 1981. But we got some peeps. Right. So what do we got there? Cyclops dead? Not Cyclops dead. Yeah, Cyclops dead. Cyclops, Storm, and there's some ish going down. 60 center, by the way. We got this guy, and then we got the Newsy. Newsy. Who loves some Newsies? I love some Newsies. Who loves the Newsies? Somebody else. That's why the X-Men fell apart, because they ain't got no sense. She's out there struggling to carry her luggage, and everybody's looking at her like, oh my God, that luggage. She got luggage? Like, come on, help the girl with her luggage. And you know why she's leaving, right? Because look, she on the floor half dead over here, and she like, nah, this X-Men thing ain't for me. I'm out. I'm out. I almost died. Y'all almost let me die. I'm over here dying, and the only one holding me is Storm. Cyclops, you over there trying to fight Magneto. Just like, come on. It even says enough said. Like, this picture speaks 1,000 words. He left me to die on the floor. So she like, I'm out. I'm out. Deuces. Deuces. You guys do it yourself. I'm out. I don't want to die. Yo, look at Nightcrawler. He just posted up over here on the wall. He don't even look concerned. He just like, I'm chilling. That bag look heavy. Goodbye. What else? Professor X is just like, I'm just mind controller later. Wait till she walks out and be like, come back. Anyway. Almost as crazy as Jim Carrey 2.0. All right, here we go. We got some Star Jammers. Enter the Star Jammers. This is Uncanny X-Men 156. I'm pretty sure I got most of these issues with the Star Jammers on the cover at Heroes Con last year. They had a really good sale. Like, they weren't $10. This says $10. I think it was like half off or 60% off, right? And Cliff over there and Izzy trying to get me to leave. And I'm like, dudes, the sale's on Sunday. Get the sales. Anyway, Star Jammers. All right, for real. I know they're aliens and stuff, but like, if this showed up to fight me, I'm done. Just y'all gonna probe me? Just let me know. Is there probing happening? Because I at least deserve that right. Look at this dude in the back. The fuck? Excuse my language. Nightmare fuel. I don't care if you are good guys or bad guys. All right, this is definitely a bad guy, though. We got the Brood on this cover. Just abusing. Oh, man. Hope she got cocoa butter or something, because those are going to leave scars. I'm just saying. We got the Brood on this cover. This is Uncanny X-Men number 163. Newsy. No, it's probably happening. You need to tell them to at least buy you today first. Right? Yeah, there was just a whole season or just a whole bunch of comics where the X-Men were just dealing with space stuff, right? Because you got the Shi'ar and you got the Brood in this one. This is X-Men number 166. It's crazy. Look at this. Wolverine just missing his shirt. Some good hair back then. He got the chops going. Look, even Cyclops, his shirt's coming off too. What the heck? The Brood just like shrip. Gotta watch out for those Brood. I would hope so, Joe. That Brood was about to probe Kit. He ain't lying. And you know what? For somebody who was so out, right, of the X-Men, like Kitty, She pops up like she must have had in the contract. Like she, I'm gonna stay on team, but I got to be on all the covers after this. All right, you ain't helped me with my bags. You gonna sign me to do a new contract and put me on all the covers? Because here we go, Kitty Pryde again. This is X-Men 168. This is a 60 center, 75 cents in Canada, and only 25 pence in the UK. And look, they still ripping up her clothes. Like Kitty's gonna need a whole new wardrobe after the Chris Claremont era. All right, we'll do a few more books, and then we're gonna. Well, actually, I got to do a hashtag, right? We haven't done. We only did the one, so BLC. We got to start the whole next month. We got to start the March stuff. So we're going to give BLC a duck for next month, being the last winner for this month. But we got to do another. Oh, that's a big one. I blame Joe for this one. Sorry, guys. The next hashtag will be hashtag dinner first. Hey, Dale of Suspense is in the house. Dale. What's up, Dale? I got a copy of that one in Spanish. I didn't want to leave it out of context. Probing in Spanish now sounds sexy. And then Dale comes in. Oh, you missed all the probing talk, Dale. She only came back because Peter, A.K. Colossus, asked her to please come back, and Logan told her if Cyclops or Charles mess with her anymore, he will use his claws. Translation, new contract. Dos. Oh, yeah, there we go, Dagger. Come on, how do we forget that? All right, let's go help Dagger raise some funds. The 15K step challenge to honor his dad. All right, who passed away from esophageal cancer. And not to make light of esophageal cancer, but try saying that 5 times fast. I have to take a breath before I say it all the time. But yeah, go help support Dagger however you can. Share it if that's all you can do. All right. Hashtag dinner in a movie. All right, what else do we have? We got a little angel action here. In the moment, the X-Men will arrive. They'll be too late. This angel fallen. And this is X-Men number 169. That's why I need a coffee tonight. 20K steps today. Damn. And a Canadian 6-pack. Oh, I got 2 of these. Yes, I got newsstand. Not newsstand. I got direct, and I have newsstand. There we go. Oh, we got some Morlock action here. We've got the Uncanny X-Men number 170. This is also a newsie. Storm and Callisto. Get a little more Beastie Boys. Time for some action. Let's look at them. What's it all about? Here we go. We got some X-Men number 173 in in the plastic upside down. That happens every once in a while. I always wonder, like I knew this wasn't me, but I've seen this before, like multiple times, where the book is in the bag and board upside down, and I'm like, why? What I will say though is, when I was younger, I used to put the flap to the front, because for me it was like open the flap, pull out the book, right? I didn't do it that way, and then years later, I realized everybody else put the flap the other way. But anyway, we got X-Men number 173. You got a little Rogue action, a little Wolverine action. And we got two of those. All right, we got the direct. And we got the newsstand. All right. The Collector P is in the house. What's up, Collector P? Thank you for showing up, showing out. Switchblade Storm. That's the one where Storm battles Callisto for leadership of the Morlocks. Yes, the Morlocks. That's a cool cover. Yeah, that was a cool one. Collector P's in the house. Oh, and guys, for those of you who participated in the, let me throw it up here. So, ooh, there's a little Uncanny X-Men today. But for those of you who participated in Black Order Club's February contest, thank you. It was pretty successful. A lot of cool stuff happened during the Book Love Cover Challenge for the month of February. And yeah, it was a great time. Ooh. That is not part of the the challenge. But anyway, these, every day had a different category. I honestly, in all honesty, I think I missed 2 or 3 days. So, but I did get my books in. But be on the lookout if you participated, because the club will be picking a winner very soon. Slab giveaway for that. So, and be on the lookout for more stuff. The club will be highly involved in the coming year, I think, and stuff. Put in the hashtag dinner first. Yeah, for those of you who came in late after this hashtag and the talk of probes, that's pretty much what we're talking about, is probing, and that you have to get dinner first before, or you hope to get dinner before you get probed, right? All right, we'll show off a couple more X-Men books and then we're heading out. We got X-Men number 175. This is also a newsie. All right, and you got the Phoenix Force. Right, you got Jean Grey there. You got Rogue, Lockheed, Nightcrawler, Storm. All the X-Men, all hands on deck for this one. So that is. What was the X3, The Last Stand, or whatever it was? When Cyclops they did Cyclops dirty in the original X-Men movies. I'm sorry. And I mean, I get it. Cyclops, for a lot of people, not the most exciting character, right? For some people. Some people love Cyclops. But man, you can't do my boy like that. Movie ends and you still don't know if Cyclops is alive or dead. I mean, it's assumed he's dead, but come on. Did him dirty. All right, we got X-Men, Uncanny X-Men number 178. This is a John Romita Jr. cover, right? Or is it just John Romita? No, I think this is a JR cover, but I could be wrong. Saved him. X-Men number 178. And again, we got the you don't want to get a probe on a full. Oh, I'd hope they I would hope it would, happen later in the evening or something. You'd have a little time to digest or something. But we have the direct and the newsy of that one. 178. What do we got happening over here? We got some of the Brotherhood, and we got Storm and Nightcrawler. This has always been an interesting cover. I don't. It's not a expensive cover to acquire, but it sure is an interesting cover, right? Oh, so we got issue 179, the Uncanny X-Men. This is newsy. Is this Morph? Not Morph. What's his face? Drawing a blank on the Morlocks right now. Leech? Is that Leech? We read the this book, which you might assume is a Bible, but it is not. It is the Morlock Law and the Ceremony of Marriage. It's open to X3, The Last Stand. He went to spot Jean had supposedly died, and she was rebirthed of the Phoenix, which made her dark, and she killed Scott. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, they did him dirty in that film. Just killed him off, and that was it. And then we get a whole new class of X-Men right after that. So there was no coming back for Cyclops. Tomorrow is the 10th anniversary of Zootopia. Wow, Zootopia's been out for that long, huh? That is insane. We got more entries in this, by the way, than we do people watching at the moment. At least that's what StreamYard's telling me. But StreamYard is weird because you guys will be talking to me and it'll say I have 0 people watching. So, all right, I pulled it twice because I didn't want BLC to be the only one winning something this week. So BLC, you have 2 entries, and Joe. I don't think there's ever been a duck race without Joe. Joe got his. On March 4th of 2016, it was released. Wow. Because Wolverine is the one who kills off Jean in the movie. They still did him dirty. I mean, because Cyclops is missing for most of the movie. So it's not even I don't know. For me, it just felt so Cyclops, leader of the X-Men, just missing for most of the third film. Just insane. I mean, it's not. There were a lot of people who didn't like Cyclops. There's a lot of people till today who don't like Cyclops. Yeah, it's become Jason Marsden read the script and wanted out of the movie, so they killed him off. And now look, he's supposed to have at least a big scene. I don't foresee him having a very large role in the current Avengers movie, but could be wrong. Right, the Doomsday movie. But yeah, look, he's back, and he's featured. He's featured in the trailer, right? So good for him. If only it was that simple. Forget Joe. He's going to be in Doomsday, but no telling for how long in the movie. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So he's got a big part per se because he's in the trailer, right? So he's the only X-Man that they've really revealed, or at least he has the biggest trailer role so far. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? There's lots of rumors about the film. You know, one of them being that they're just going to kill off a bunch of characters real early. I'm the real Joe. It's all right, BLC. You still got yours. Let's see. We'll do one more poll and then we're going to head out, guys. And then, yeah. So the next one will be Cyclops. He did. So go ahead and put those in. I'll leave it up for maybe another 3.5 minutes, and then we're going to get out of here. We're going to get out of here. Here we go. I don't know why this book is in like Mylar, and it's got like the heavy duty backing board. But this is issue number 180 of the Uncanny X-Men in Mylar. For what reason? If somebody knows why it's in Mylar, let me know. Like, to me, it's not, I don't consider it a huge book, but maybe it is. We got the Uncanny X-Men number 183. You got Cyclops and the Juggernaut facing off. Now, my favorite part about this cover is that here in the background, let's see if we can, where's my remote? To me, my X-Men. Let's see if we can make it so you guys can see it. And if I got to take the comic out, I'll take it out. But you got Wolverine and you've got Nightcrawler in the back. And Wolverine's just leaned up on the bar like, I'm good. Let these guys fight. And I guess Nightcrawler has a little bit more concern. You can see his fist is balled up. But he's still in the bar. Like, he didn't leave the bar. Wolverine didn't leave the bar. They're just letting these guys go. Just a good old boys' night out with some fisticuffs. Bobby making the most sense I've heard. It's in Mylar because somebody put it in. Because somebody put it there. And that's all you need to know. Somebody either liked the book enough to put it in Mylar, or they're just somebody who puts all their books in Mylar, right? So, Cyclops, he did. That's a good battle issue. Nothing quite like a good battle issue. And we got it in direct edition as well. And that's JRJR on that one. Yeah, there's nothing quite like just a good, like, you don't want every issue to be this way, but there's nothing that beats like just a good old get out of here. Just a good old fight issue, right? Just a good old fisticuffs. Just a good old boys from a good old town. X-Men number 184. I forget what happens in this issue, honestly. I got some rereading to do. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. All right. Let's go ahead and spin this, see who wins this, and then we're going to head on out. First Black Queen. There we go. Good. I got like 4 issues of that. JDG and PNG. They got a duck. All right. Let's go ahead and can't break with tradition, can we? Nope. Let's go ahead and do it. Dance party. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Shake it out like a snake today. Shake it out like a snake today. Matcha man. Dagger wants to be a matcha man. Matcha. Don't forget, check out Dagger and Dagger's link. Help him honor his dad and also support the fight against cancer. Okay, very important. Woo! Woody woo! All right, guys. Again, remember, we got a hashtag up top. Go back, check out the hashtag. Drop it in the video link. I dropped up top. You put it into that video link, you get an extra entry into my slab giveaway. It's a good slab. All right. I'll be honest with you. Not a 9.8, but it's definitely a book. But if you went out to the store and bought it yourself, you're going to spend $100 on it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe less. But anyway, it's slabbed. It's cool. For me, it's a cool book. Like, I would chase that book. So, stop dancing. Don't stop dancing. Don't stop dancing. Hold on to your matcha. But yeah. So, yeah. Go find that hashtag. Go enter it into the other video. Earn yourself an extra shot at winning a slab book for my 1,000 sub giveaway. All right, guys. Everybody have a great night. Wednesday, I should be doing New Comic Books Day. Why? We're going to try to get Aaron on there, Psychotronic Squirt Gun. All right. He's been a little busy trying to catalog his books. He's got a ton of books he's got to get rid of. So look out for sales from Aaron, PSG, Psychotronic Squirt Gun. All right. And then tomorrow, I'm going to try to drop that New Comic Book Day preview video so you guys can see the now tomorrow. All right. So everybody, have a great night. We will see you hopefully on the live on Wednesday. And if not, we'll see you back here. Same matcha channel, same matcha time. Hopefully between now and then you don't get probed, or at least they buy you dinner first. All right, this has been one wacky episode of Monday Night Raw Books. All right, so do what you do, I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna get ready for the next week of comics. Yeah. Hey. That's my Bad Bunny. Hey. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Chop and Drop showing up right towards the end. What is up, Daniel, my brother from another mother? I will give you 4 minutes just to do one last duck draw, right? Because Daniel's my brother from another mother and father. All right, so we're going to do one last hashtag for anybody in the house, and then we're heading out. Brother from, go ahead and enter that. We're going to let this run for roughly 3 minutes, and then we're out. I'm going to give everybody a chance to say what's up. Damn, I'm late. I'm late. Oh, very important date. It's matcha time. Matcha. Imagine like Power Rangers with the Matcha Rangers. Me mocha. See, we even got you on the matcha kick, Dagger. Just give him the duck. This just in, Sonic 4 has begun production today. All right. Nice. So Sonic 4, guys. Sonic 4 coming to town. Awesome. Will, my brother from another mother and father. Extra. Read all about it. March is back. Don't you doubt it. Sonic 4, step into the stage. You know what? Time to flip the page of the scripts. Because we're about to go ripping comic packs and ripping cards and that. This and that, because Dagger is here and he's not whack. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Every once in a while, I will drop the world's worst rhymes on this channel. So stay tuned. Get hit with those 16 bars. Be sure to keep Bruce Campbell in your thoughts and prayers. He is battling that monster cancer. Ah, fuck cancer. Sheesh. And he's like, oh man. Yeah, it looks like the news drops. He's 67. I see Variety dropped an article 3 hours ago. Says he has cancer that's treatable but not curable. But I'm a tough old son of a bitch. That's his words. Also, there's a rumor out that Tom Holland and Zendaya are married. But not to get off of Bruce Campbell, but Evil Dead was fun. Those were some fun movies. Sam Raimi did a good job. The Showtime had an Evil Dead show that I like to watch. I think it only went 2, maybe 3 seasons, but yeah, so he's gonna apparently have to cut back some of his appearances and cons, so he can take it back. So then he will take a back seat to his treatment, and then he's gonna try to get as well as he can over the summer, so that he can tour with his new movie Ernie and Emma, in the fall. gonna have to cancel several cons this summer. He regrets that, honestly, because I think he likes going out and meeting the fans too, right? So it says treatment needs and professional obligations don't always go hand in hand. That's about it. I'm not trying to enlist sympathy or advice. I just want to get ahead of this information in case false information gets out, which it will. Fear not. I am a tough old son of a bitch, and I have great support, so I expect to be around a while. As always, you're the greatest fans in the world, and I hope to see you soon. And then he wrote that with signing off, much love. And then the movie he worked on, Ernie and Emma, sounds interesting. Road trip comedy about a widowed hair salesman's journey to scatter his wife's ashes. All right. Oh, and then he first played Ash Williams in Sam Raimi's The Evil Dead in 1981, then returned for Evil Dead 2. Campbell serves as an executive producer on the upcoming Evil Dead Burn, due in theaters June. There's a new Evil Dead movie. All right, sucks that Bruce Campbell has cancer, but it looks like he is ready to fight the beast. I'm drunk and got some herbal supplements in me. I'm who I am. Oh, man. Good luck, brothers. Ash versus Evil Dead was on Stars. That's right. And it lasted 3 seasons. All right, it was Stars. It's not a coincidence that Chop and the Duck are both 4-letter words. Neither is a coincidence that Good and Luck are also 4-letter words. And Duck and Chop kind of sound the same. Chop is Popeye 2.0. The Dagger knows with them 5-letter words. How much do I love you? Let me count. Good one. All right, here we go. Boom. We're about to head out. That was some good banter. You guys make me laugh every night. And Bobby gets a duck. All right, Bobby Delgado with the duck. Let me write that down. I feel like all the matcha jokes finally paid off, Bobby. So there we go. And the fact that you called the Native American for when we do our Village People group. Boom, and boom goes the dynamite, and boom goes the matcha. Matcha man. Dagger wants to be a matcha man. Matcha man. Dagger wants to be a matcha man. All right, guys, and on that way, and on that note, we're gonna head out. So everybody have a great night. Thank you for joining me. This has been the most pleasurable, shortest 94 minutes and change of, I'm not going to say my life, but of recent memory. Dang it, Bobby. I told you not to play with my propane. And propane, I sell propane and propane accessories. Did that King of the Hill sequel ever come out? Weren't they supposed to drop like a future where Bobby was older? Did that ever come out? Did it come out and I just missed it? Is it coming out soon? I don't know. Anyway, guys, again, tomorrow we should have the new comic book day preview. We're going to try to get back on a regular schedule. Like I said, life's been a little hectic. Work-life balance. We're still figuring it out. And then Wednesday we should have the new comic book day. Why? issue episode with some new comics. All right. The King of the Hill newer show already came out, and it's still the same dumb crap. Damn it, Joe! What did I tell you about calling it crap? Stay away from my propane. Have a great evening, everyone. I was late. It's an awesome group of peeps to hang out with. Much love and respect to you all. Same to you, Chop. Same to you, Daniel. Everybody, again, have a great week. We will see you next week. Don't fight the urge to resist matcha. Just go ahead and drink the green stuff. And if you want to throw some mocha in there, some mocha, that more power to you. His Dagger's over there mochaing his matchaing his mocha. You don't even want to know what that means. Damn it, Joe. All right, guys. Have a great night. Peace, deuces. We love you. And we'll see you next week. Unless you want to stop by Wednesday. In which case, stop by Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Right here. Same YouTube channel. Same YouTube face. Now with 90% more smile.